A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the James Madison Dukes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Dukes will kick this deep to start us off. Returner decides to fair catch this. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down coming up. Getting set. Here's second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He's back to throw again on second down. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs. The Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's escaping the pocket now. He'll throw it now. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. He finds his man. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. And the Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, James Madison. This quarterback on fire today. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can. Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the right side, and the gain just good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Makes a quick grab. And they get him down after the completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
At the 41-yard line. Second down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw.
Catch made down inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Texas State offense back on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it here. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, James Madison, 14, Texas State, 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Dukes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Dukes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
2nd down.
Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Back to throw again. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Duke's offense is on the move now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble now. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. That's caught. It's Edwards. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he gets the pass away. And the pass caught inside the 15. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Caught for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, James Madison. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set. It's second down. And here's the handoff. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. And the Dukes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They move into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular. Use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and their ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The first down pass forced the back is incomplete. It's now second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Gain of 11. And that's a first down for the
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
by the receiver. Gain of 5.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him, but it's a first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. As a design quarterback keeper, the junior able to bring him down quickly. It's a second and goal play for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. James Madison's offense back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. The Dukes looking to run some tempo here.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, James Madison. This offense is still clicking. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
He's going to take off here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. At the 10 now. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That means the score. James Madison, 42. Texas St, 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Texas State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Number 8.
That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the extra point was up and good.
That makes the score. James Madison.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas State, 28.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, James Madison, 42. Texas State, 28.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
They'll run it here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Gain of 5. That's a first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. He's going to take off. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. No huddle now for the offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass here on second down. And the receiver's got it. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First and 10 play coming up. Give it to the back again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Offense in hurry-up mode. They look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And New set it down after that completion.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Bringing pressure. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out.
You should have just kept running. You had them.
Game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas State, 35.
Comes the Texas State offense back out there. Looking to throw it on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Dukes will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
56, Texas State, 35.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. The pocket breaking down. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Drops back from the shotgun looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. James Madison, 56. Texas
A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.